defense that'll let you go 5-0 like this in ranked head-to-head. I'm going to show you boys exactly how to run this, what we're in, what playbook, how we do it, the perfect setups, each scenario. Let's move over to the practice field, boys. Alrighty, boys, here we are in the Minnesota Vikings defensive playbook. Why? It has every best formation that you can ask for. 3-4 odd becoming meta with this pitch buck zero, extremely good blitz, set up some coverage behind it, really, really good. 6-1, we already know about 6-1. Samuel blitz, you can run this stock. Just run it and go, especially if they're only blocking 5. Easy sack. Nickel, 2-4, very good. 3-3 odd, very good. 2-4 double mug kind of got passed out, but people still run it and you can work some things out of it. 3-3 cub, we already know the blitz out of 3-3 cub, extremely good. 2-3 Sam is dollar essentially. You have everything in here that you need, right? Double safety go, you come out in. You have your edge blitz 3, you have edge blitz 2 even. You also have your DB fire 2, right? Awesome. What are we going to run? Dime 1-4 is what we're going to run. Okay, so first things first, make sure you have auto flip off, auto alignment on base, option defense on conservative. And then audibles, make sure you have cross 3 fire. This is the play we're going to run, right? Have cross 3 fire in your audibles. You're going to come out and double safety go flipped. Flip, double safety go, come out in that. We'll go against something like that. All right, so this is what they come out in, that, you know, double safety go. Audible into cross 3 fire. Cross 3 fire, right? Now, how do you set this up? Normally, I would prefer a cover 4, right? I'd have my outside corners on outside quarters, have my safeties on inside quarters, and then hard flat the 2 cornerbacks. But unfortunately, I've been getting quick snapped out of my mind, and I've not been able to set it up, right? One of the flaws to this defense is your user's on a blitz, and you have to put him on a zone in order to switch stick around. So now that I have that, how do I set this up? Well, I just set up a cover 4 look to the strong side of the field. Wherever the most receivers are, I'm going to set up a cover 4 look, just like that. And then you can make adjustments off of this however you need to. So how do you get the blitz to come home? This is it. You just move over here. And you see he's got to make a quick read. All he has is that flat. Now, did that looper end up getting picked up? It looks like he may have. Let's take a look. No, he didn't. So, in practice mode, it's much, much harder to get this blitz to come home, right? Very, very hard to get blitzes to come home in practice mode. But you can see he still loops around, and he's got to make this quick read, right? Now, we'll do it one more time, and we'll make that adjustment, right? We'll put that hard flat over there. So, audible into crossfire 3. Put your outside corner on a outside quarter, your safety on an inside quarter, hard flat your cornerbacks in. And don't forget to put yourself, your user, on a zone so you can switch stick around if need be. And there you go. That's exactly how you set the splits up. It is extremely amazing, and it has really improved my defense. Edge Blitz 3 is still very good, guys, out of dollar, right? This is just more consistent, and it gets home quicker, right? You can see he takes off right away. As soon as it snaps, he takes off. In Edge Blitz 3, with the new patch, there's like a small delay for your linebacker to actually start going, right? So it adds like almost a full second, maybe a second and a half that you have to cover. This doesn't, right? He just loops straight around. You go into coverage, you're able to switch stick around, he has nowhere to go, and it's a sack. This right here, boys, is by far the best defense in the game right now. It has tremendously improved my game. And like I said before, I normally would have preferred to be in a complete cover 4, have everything set up so your defense would look something like this, right? Now, getting quick snapped actually kind of helped my defense out, right? So in here, with the new patch, it seems that deep quarters don't play as good as they used to, right? They're gonna prevent bombs from happening. That's like the only good thing about deep quarters now, right? They'll prevent any streaks from getting wide open. That's about it. Now, we'll run this play again. We'll show you what it looks like, and then I'll show you why I prefer the way I run it now. So the way I prefer to run it now with just one side hedging that cover 4. So I don't want to get bombed, right? Now, I do have to kind of watch that tight end. If that tight end goes on a streak, that deep third will still cover him, but he has the potential to get open if he gets time. Most times they will not have time, right? And having a cover 4 look over here, if that corner route, your inside or your outside quarter is going to just continue to back up, and that corner route will be wide open, right? But you're able to switch stick around into that with these quarters. That's why I prefer quarter look over here. I put the cornerback on a hard flat over there. Now, if you put him on, leave him on a seam flat, you get like a match coverage, right? These deep thirds start to match a little bit. These are actually a little bit better for corner routes right now. And especially those comebacks. I know you boys been getting hit with comeback routes. Insane, man. But these cover 3s, right? The cover 3s are much, much better at playing them now. I don't know if it was the patch or I just didn't know about this before. But yeah, I'm not really getting bombed out of this. Never been bombed out of it. There's very few things. Now that's your only thing, right? If you leave that flat, that's it. That's the only thing. So you might have to adjust. As you can see, that cover 3, that middle third there, he's playing that post pretty well. Now, eventually he does have to turn around, and you see the blitz still get home. And that corner route over there, if you needed to, you could switch stick on over there to your outside quarter. This defense is extremely baggy. Extremely, extremely good. Now, the other way too, right? So, let's just flip the play. Say there's more wide receivers on the right side, right? So we'll go up, double safety, go flip, and we'll go against that same look, but we'll go against it flipped. Say there's more receivers over here, right? Same thing. I'm still gonna set it up that way. Now you have this 3 rec. This has been extremely good for me. Now, when you get something like this, the only thing you have to be careful of is that tight end that's on the offensive line on a streak. So you do have to kind of pay attention to that a little bit. But anything crossing now, that's why sometimes I prefer, I'm like, okay, great. That's the strong side. Anything that crosses, and that's typically what I'll see a lot of. I'll see like 2 crossing routes. Anything that crosses will get picked up by that 3 rec hook, your safety. And by leaving him on that seam flat, you pick up that seam for the most part, right? The only thing that's going to open is that flat. So that's it, boys. That is the best defense in the game. By far, best defense in the game. Really improved my game. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. I do live stream as well. You can check me out on twitch.com, twitch-louisey, twitch.com/Louisey. That's Luueezy. You can hit me up on X as well. I have the links here on YouTube if you want to click that. Ask me anything you need. But that's going to do it for the video, boys. Dime 1-4, cross 3 fire. Make those adjustments. Get some more sacks. Get some more wins, boys.